Charlotte is the 15th largest city in the country. We're also proud to be designated as the 6th best place to live of the largest cities in the country by the U.S. News and World Report. To support the great quality of life of our growing population of over 870,000 residents, our city prioritizes and is committed to extending economic mobility for all, building great and safe neighborhoods, protecting our environment, and planning and investing for our growth. Our City Council recently adopted our strategic mobility plan for our community with the goal of providing all who live and work in Charlotte a safe and equitable mobility choices. This vision begins with our aspiration to be a city where no one is seriously injured or killed on our streets, and where living and working in our city does not require traveling only by a car. To begin to implement this vision, our City Council has committed over $75 million in just the next 2 years to our bicycle, pedestrian, and Vision Zero programs. The Charlotte Department of Transportation, or CDOT, is a key city department in achieving this bold vision. Our CDOT team includes over 400 members across a wide range of responsibilities and roles. And more specifically, CDOT serves 2 key roles for the city. The first is operational, where we are responsible for maintaining and managing and operating our streets and right-of-way. This responsibility covers a growing infrastructure of over 2,500 miles of streets and sidewalks and over 190 miles of bikeways and more than 900 traffic signals. Our other key role is in transportation planning and design, where we work with our local community, regional and state partners to plan for our future mobility needs and design our future mobility infrastructure. This responsibility challenges us to envision the Charlotte of 2040 and beyond, and anticipates the mobility needs of over 385,000 new residents and 200,000 new jobs. And we at CDOT know that our role in managing and shaping how we move is fundamental to extending economic mobility to all Charlotteans and continuing to make Charlotte a great place to live.
With almost 400 miles of fiber cable and over 500 traffic management cameras in Charlotte, CDOT's investment in its technologies are foundational in leveraging innovation and meeting department, city, and regional goals. An important objective is to sustain, maintain, and enhance the city's transportation infrastructure. More than 2 decades ago, when many agencies were building out complete fiber networks citywide, CDOT took a different approach to innovation. We chose a staggered, incremental, and long-term investment with support of City Council and voters. This created the opportunity to leverage cutting-edge projects and upgrades over time, allowing CDOT to constantly invest in a variety of funding opportunities. CDOT's fiber is considered critical infrastructure, and it is crucial that we maintain these fiber routes. In addition to critical network paths to city facilities, CDOT's fiber is also used for emergency vehicle preemption and transit signal priority.
You know, that partnership between the Charlotte Department of Transportation and Charlotte Area Transit System really is critical. Working together, it allows us to leverage the investment that the city has made both in our road system, but also in our transit system. As an example, CDOT's investment in additional sidewalks is an added value to CATS from a transit standpoint. Every one of my transit customers begins and ends their trip as a pedestrian. And so having safe pedestrian walkable facilities also enhances our ability to provide transit services to the community.
Technology use is key to ensuring the proper function of our systems, such as the Traffic Management Center, which is located in the Real-Time Crime Center. Through these channels, our collaboration with the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department allows us to more broadly serve the city.
It's a collaboration that's necessary because we all have the same end game that we're having our city flowing appropriately. Let me tell you, we couldn't do it without the assistance of the technology that comes in with CDOT. We're at a point now where we have to do more with less. And if you see that we're able to control those traffic signals and we're able to get people to and from where they need to be during any type of event, those are important to ensure that we're able to not only see the issues remotely, but to address those issues remotely. We can't be as successful as we are within our agency without that assistance. To be able to use the fiber network to change the signals quickly and to be able to look at that remotely and say, we need X done to be able to help with this traffic flow. It's so beneficial to us to have someone side by side that can be able to say they can change that and make the traffic flow a lot better.
Traffic signal communications, fiber optic cable, and traffic cameras are part of the ITS master plan, which enables us to provide real-time responses to traffic during incidents and peak traffic times. We also utilize it for managing traffic signals in general, including use of LPI+ and bicycle detection. So what's next? CDOT is undergoing an effort to update the ITS master plan for an expandable and resilient network for the technologies of the future. The growth of technology and connected devices, traffic signals must also become smarter devices as the signal network becomes a more critical component of the transportation system. CDOT's path for updating the ITS master plan will include conducting an existing conditions inventory, evaluating emerging technologies and the impact on the ITS system, identifying proposed, planned, and committed projects, developing a prioritization and phasing plan for the future projects, identifying various funding sources, and lastly, developing a return on investment for each recommended project and strategy.
Together, we are connecting Charlotte.